Anthem. It's a hell of a show. Anthem. It's why you're gonna love electronic arts all over again. Anthem. What's up, guys? This is another Red Cat Habitat look at a video game, something we haven't done for a little while here. And as you can probably tell, I have a little bit of a cold, and my voice is raspy and horrible, and also deep and delicious. So I'm gonna fight through the uncomfortableness just because I really want to get this video out and on the interwebs, and see if I can get any likes, dislikes, comments, follows, or maybe nobody will watch it. That's cool too, because I just like making these videos. Now, as you can see, I got a chance to play the Anthem Demo here on my home console, my Xbox One, and I made some recordings. Now, it was alleged that the demo would only be available to pre-orders as an exclusive, but I, being the crafty little Red Cat Habitat guy, decided to download the demo anyway and just try it out, and lo and behold, to my surprise, I was granted access. Now, whether this was some sort of gift from God, or some sort of overlook by EA, or maybe even Microsoft just recognizing that I'm a swell guy and secretly pulling some strings, no one can really tell. I mean, even the greatest scientists aren't sure. But the fact is, I got it, and I recorded some of it, and I'm presenting it here to you right now. What can I say? The game is a lot of fun. We used to joke around, and we had this ongoing comment, which we would say amongst the squad, hey, have you heard of this game called Anthem? Because it was, getting a lot of hype. BioWare has traditionally not built games like this. They're usually a whole different genre, and they're teamed up with EA, who has not got the greatest reputation right now. But I am confident that the game has not disappointed. It's, as far as I can see, living up to the hype. It plays good, it's fun, there's a lot to do. Yes, the demo plays like an alpha, there's hang-ups all throughout it, but that's the world we live in, guys. There's gonna be bugs. It's called software, and it works on magic, and it is prone to having errors. I mean, look at the universe we live in. Things explode sometimes. So, all that being said, I do believe that when it comes out, it's going to be a pretty stable experience, despite what a lot of people are claiming and complaining about in other videos, which I think they're just doing to get hits, but I'm not going to play that game. I'm not going to talk about tech specs and specific details and whatnot. I mean, that's been covered ad nauseum, as they say, in other videos. What I'd like to talk about is a little bit about its comparison to other games. I do think that this bears some similarities, but it is very much its own vehicle. Obvious comparisons would be Destiny, maybe a little bit of Warframe. I find the world comparable to maybe a little bit of Monster Hunter, which all of these things I think are great. I think what this game does well and is compelling is the shooter-looter aspects. Obviously, it's fun to wander around and get new gear just by kind of doing stuff. I found myself spending a lot of time in the free roam, which I do in games a lot. I just like to look around and explore the world. A little something called agency, which is defined in this context as allowing an actor to act given the environment that one finds oneself in. And Destiny was pretty good at that. Warframe does it really well. And this game seems to have it also. So the ability to maneuver around the world in and of itself is a joy. Sometimes I found myself thinking of the game The Division while playing this. I'm not sure why, but running around that city was a little tedious. Getting around this environment, I mean, we're flying. You know, it's an Iron Man suit in a lot of senses. And you feel powerful. You feel like you have the ability to get around the world and do things. The world itself is very interesting. There's a city hub, as we mostly know by now. There should be, I believe, a social hub coming, though that wasn't present in the demo that I found. The environments are gorgeous. It really made me think of the James Cameron movie, that little film, Avatar, just because there's great verticality to it, which you don't see really well executed in a lot of games these days, but they nailed it here, especially with your ability to maneuver throughout the world. It's a lot of fun just to fly around and do stuff. The environment that we were allowed to explore, although lush, gorgeous, and majestic, was a little samey, just because it does all seem to be the same biome. But glancing at the map, there were some areas that we could not access that I have pretty high hopes for. Again, the world was deep. You can go underwater readily, and you're not punished for it. You don't die immediately when you hit the water, which I always thought was just bizarre. I mean, lazy almost on a developer's part. The wildlife is pretty diverse. A lot of the animals that you'll encounter in the world are aggressive, but not all of them. There is a nice cast of peaceful animals that are, you know, fully killable, but, you know, also are just a nice artistic part that, as near as I can tell, are only in there to add to the immersion. The different classes that you get, speaking on a different note, are also diverse. Again, I'm not going to go too far into that. It's been covered. Just look around. But I can tell you that I feel like they're really nicely rounded. Also, unlike a lot of other games, you're not locked to the class. Something that they share with Warframe is that the main character is a person who is wearing a suit, and you can change those suits based on your need, which I find just like, why aren't we doing that? Why aren't we letting people switch classes? Destiny. So all that being said, I really liked my time with the demo. I was actually kind of saddened when I saw that, you know, the demo had ended, and I now have to wait. I think there's another demo coming around February 1st or something like that. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled, see if I can't get a couple more members of the squad to jump in. I was able to play with friends, and we had a couple issues getting into the game at first, but again, this is basically an alpha, so who cares? And once we got in, we had a lot of fun. Was able to experience a day-night cycle in the world, which was well executed. The nighttime, you know, looked dark but not too dark. There was talk of a weather system, something that I always like to see in an open world. although I think I saw some fog, some mist at a point roll in. I didn't see much more. If you go too high into the atmosphere, there is kind of a storm effect, which is well executed, pushes you back down. Nothing too intrusive or obtrusive. It's a nice mechanic, nice way to keep people in the game box. There is a means by which you can play solo, but in the open world, the free play that is, you do automatically matchmake, which I didn't find to be a problem. People were doing their own thing at times, we were grouping up at other times. The matchmaking seems to work great, by the way, and even though we did have trouble at times getting in, we were able to team up pretty regularly. I know other people had different experiences, but I can only speak to my own experience. And that's it. That's my synopsis, my thoughts on the Anthem demo. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's been a little bit all over the place. As I said, not really feeling well, and I don't want to spend too much of an investment on this since it is just a demo, and it has been covered at length. But I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give me a like, give me a follow, and get out there, have a wonderful day or evening, and you do you. Be well. Peace.